Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty well. It's nice today. We're gonna hit, I think, 70 degrees again finally, so that's really nice to see. It's a little bit cloudy, but we got some cold weather coming right behind it. So we get a couple of days of 70 and then we go down to the 30s again. It's so weird. We're just having usually cold weather doesn't last this long. And where I live here in South Texas, we're usually in spring by now, but I've had my heater on, which I don't even want to see what my next electric bill is going to be like. We have a pretty good sized house here, and I've got an air conditioning, air conditioners on either side, not window units. They're central air conditioning units. So they pull in lots of electricity. My daughter lives on one side and we live on the other. So, we have to have both of them running. So I hate to see the bill. Anyway, it better warm up and stop being cold. We're sick of it. We're all tired of it. Because here, when it's cold, it's bone chilling. It's like it gets humid, cold, and damp, and it's just in your bones. I can't stand it. Anyway, I had a lot of questions from you guys. I'm going to the comment section, on YouTube and looking at all the questions. And you guys were asking me about the coronavirus. And here in Texas, in Lackland, they brought those people from the cruise ship. They dropped them off over here. We have like 140 of the people being quarantined at Lackland. And they expect that some of them will come down with the virus. Now, I think 5 of them have already come down with the virus and they're in hospitals. And then I think there's a Chinese man that's in the hospital here in San Antonio. So, you know, they're coming here. And when I look at it, when I'm being shown, what I'm being shown is Spirit is showing me that there will be more people that come down with it, but it's going to be people that are in service to those sick. So it could be like doctors, pilots, or maybe flight attendants, something like that. That's what they're showing me. They're showing me people that are in attendance to those people. I don't feel like it's their loved ones or anything. I think it's people that are taking care of them. Basically, they're in the line of fire, and they're the ones that will, we will see some people coming down with the virus that we're taking care of these people. That's what they're showing me. But I don't feel like it's not gonna become a pandemic or anything. That's what I'm being shown. Okay, so that's good. Let's take a look at them here. I'll take a few cards and see what I can get here. All right. The first card is the Hierophant. So, our government is really on top of things. We can, thank goodness they are. They're using very strict protocol. They're taking all necessary precautions needed to contain the outbreak. They've put in blocks in place from traveling, people traveling from China and all that, and it's working well. Okay, the next card is the Nine of Cups. So things are going well. This is working great for right now. All the protocols that are in line, and they're having success from keeping the virus from spreading. It's very successful. I like hearing that. Of course, you guys do too. The Ace of Swords. This is the vaccine that's coming soon. There's the vaccine, and it will be coming soon, and it will, put the kibosh on this virus. It'll knock it out. King of Wands is the last card that I drew. So we're headed in a very positive direction, okay? And it's going to be a good outcome. We're, of course, going to see more outbreaks, but it's going to be very controlled, okay? Very controlled. That's what the Hierophant is all about, control. So it's going to be a controlled outbreak. I don't see, like I said, I don't see a pandemic here. They're showing me it's kind of like the mad cow disease, how everybody got freaked out. But of course, I know a lot of people in China are having it, but this reading is concentrating on the United States, not worldview, just our our area here, the United States. So, and it, like I said, they're showing me the mad cow disease. Everybody was freaked out and so afraid in the United States that it was coming and it was going to cause a pandemic, and then it all passed. Okay, so that's what I'm being shown. Okay, that this is going to pass, and that's good news. Okay, the next question I'm going to read on is, will Texas turn blue? Wouldn't that be great? Let's see what we can find out. Shuffling up these cards, getting them ready for the next question. You know, of course, just like the government is taking precautions, we also have to take precautions too. And what is being shown to me is being outside, not being inside. Don't be in closed spaces with lots of people, you know, like a cruise ship. Hello, I have a friend that's on a cruise ship. She took a 28-day cruise. I'm like, she's brave. But she had this plan for a year, I think. So, you know, it's not like they could back out. But it's going fine. It's fine. Nobody's sick on their ship or anything. I'm sure there's many cruises going along fine. But that's the guidance that I'm getting. Being outside, being in fresh air, that's the key to being healthy. That's the key. You know, you don't want to be in a closed space. Okay, so is Texas going to turn blue? I wish Texas would turn blue. I wish they would. We get rid of, you know, some of our representatives that I wish were Democrat. Beto, you should have been here. Somebody was asking me about Beto, that he was, they were telling me that he's out campaigning in Texas. I live here in Texas. I'm on Facebook, you know, I'm on the internet and everything. For one, I haven't seen an ad from him. I haven't seen nothing. I don't see anything on TV, and I haven't stumbled onto an ad. So if he's out there campaigning, I don't know where the hell he is. I mean, he must be, because somebody said he was, but I'm not seeing him. But will Texas turn blue? Let's see. Let's see what I can get here. Will Texas turn blue? That's not a good start. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Let me check this out. Okay. So, will Texas turn blue? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay. So it's Three of Swords is the first card. You know, this is the recent past. So I think this is when Beto gave Cruz a run for his money. You know, it came very close to things starting to change, but got our hearts broken. So didn't happen, but it came very, very close. Next card is the Hierophant. This is the establishment, you know, powers that be. This is the GOP. They're right here, showing up in this reading. So they're feeling very strong. Next card is the Magician. There is a good possibility here that we're going to see positive change, you know. But you know how the Magician can be really tricky, so it could go either way. But, you know, maybe Corin is going to lose his seat to that MJ. There's going to be some positive change. It's good. The last card I pulled on this is Nine of Pentacles. It looks like, you know, this is very promising. This is a really good card. We're going to have some kind of measure of success, and it's going to be with the woman. So, you know, maybe it's the woman that takes Corin's place. We're gonna see some success. There's going to be some changes. I don't know if it completely turns blue, but hey, it looks very promising, very good. Okay, so what's the next thing we're going to look at? How about Bloomberg? Oh my gosh, did y'all watch the debate? Wasn't he? he looked so ill prepared, that Bloomberg. I can't even believe he was up there. You know, I try to have an open mind, and I think whoever is nominated, we have to vote for him, right? Um, we have to vote blue no matter who. So that being said, he's getting, he has so much money and there's so many ads and he's getting so much recognition, and he got on the debate stage and he just fizzled out. It was just unbelievable. And gosh, Senator Warren, she went after him. She tore his butt up. She tore him up. And he couldn't answer her. He just could not answer her. He was just like, I can't believe somebody's talking to me like this. His ego showed horribly. You know, even if he wasn't prepared to answer the questions, he didn't have to roll his eyes and make all those, gestures. He made himself look really bad, really, really bad. So, you know, she was talking about, these women that have these, that have signed these things, just like Trump, having, people sign things and make them shut up, pay them some money, keep them quiet. Here, you get this money and you shut your mouth. And he said, they didn't like my jokes. Really? They didn't like your off-color jokes? Yeah, I understand that. He just showed himself what kind of person he is. He could say, I may have said some jokes that were off-color and I shouldn't have said those. He could have cleaned it up as he went along. What's wrong with him? I'm not in politics, and I could say, well, I said some things that I wished I hadn't of, and it offended some people, and we had a settlement with it. Why couldn't he say something like that? Now they're just going to keep fueling it and talking about it, and she's right. Senator Warren, she said, we don't want these drib drabs like of Trump, one woman coming out, next woman coming out, next woman, everybody saying things about him. We don't want that again. We don't want that with the Republicans. We don't want it with the Democrats either, And now it looks like Bernie's doing great. He's doing great. He's way, way ahead. I can't even believe how well he's doing. I can't believe it. He's doing so well. And it seems like to me the, the Democrats that are in power don't want Bernie to be elected. It's like we want Biden, just like they wanted Hillary. They wanted Hillary. They pushed for her. She had all her delegates already lined up even before she campaigned. She had a bunch of people that said, we're going to vote for you. And delegates are to be a reflection of the people, not of what she wants, So our system, our voting system is completely screwed up, completely. This delegate is crap, in my opinion. It's just crap. I think everybody's vote should stand for itself. And I don't want a delegate going voting for me. I want my vote to be heard. I want the popular vote to win, not, a delegate vote. And if that would have, been true, then she would have won too. But anyway, it's just annoying. And it just feels like my husband was talking about Trump, and he said he's a mafia. It's the mafia has taken over the government. It's Trump mafia. That's what it feels like. It really does. He's going to pardon anybody that he has any, interaction with. All his good fellows. He's going to pardon them. He's putting them, like the intelligence director, whatever, somebody that has no experience at all ahead of the intelligence agency. Are you kidding me? Because he's a yes man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so I'll do a little reading on Bloomberg and see. I think I'd rather do Bernie. Bloomberg, I just don't feel like he's going anywhere. I don't even see there's any reason to read on him. He's going to go down the drain. I don't care. Imagine how much money that man has spent, even collectively, how many billions of dollars have been spent on trying to become the president. How many lives could have been changed? How many people's they could have bought a home for all the homeless people. I mean, I'm serious. They could have put so many people in a comfortable living position. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. If Bloomberg wanted to help, he could have given his money to the Warren campaign or to the Biden campaign. He could have backed one of these people that are, that could actually get elected. He's just throwing his money away. He's throwing his money away. It could have helped somebody. It could help the campaign. He could help homeless people. It aggravates me so bad, you guys. This money is so wasted. So wasted. Just pray for our country. Pray for the people and the powers that be, you guys, that they will see things fairly, Gosh, I don't know. I just get so upset. I get so aggravated and so upset. Okay, so I think I'd rather read on Bernie and take a look at Bernie. And Biden keeps saying, if you look back at Clinton and see how Clinton won the election, he lost the first 4 primaries too, they said, and then he was elected. So I don't know. Let's take a look at Bernie. Man, he really wants to be president. I mean, he is trying hard. He is just, he's like, I just feel like he's the kind of guy that will make himself sick. You know what I mean? He won't listen to his body. He won't listen to what's going on inside of him. He will push and push forward to become the president. I mean, that's really what he wants. But I think the Democrats don't feel like he's a Democrat, because he changed parties. So, but Bloomberg changed parties too. He was a Republican. So did Trump. Trump changed parties. He was a Democrat all his life, changed to a Republican. Whatever gets you elected, right? That's what they do. Whatever gets them elected. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at Bernie here. What's going on with Bernie? Bernie's on fire. You ever notice how quiet his wife is? She's like, I don't know. Have y'all ever heard her speak anywhere? I haven't even heard her speak before. She's always behind him and very quiet. And it feels like, I don't know. It feels kind of weird, like, he's like, get out of my way, lady. I don't know. That's what I feel like. I feel like he's just one of those bossy kind of guys. I don't know if he's very respectful to her, but who knows? Maybe we'll learn more about her and we'll find out, how she deals with him. Okay, let's take a look at the first card here. Okay, let me get the cards out. Okay, the first card that I get for Bernie is the 4 of Pentacles. He has successfully held on to all his supporters from 2016. That's what this is an indication of. And he's successfully held on to his lead also. So he's the front runner. That's good. Good for Bernie. The next card is the Devil card. He has the devil on him, meaning there's so many foes at hand. Have you listened to the media? The media is going on and on and on, and they're showing all these old clips about him. They're like, they love to build people up and then they tear them down. So he has a devil on him. All the other candidates are now, focused on him and tearing him down. And they have to be really careful about how they're doing this, because if he's the nominee, we don't want to give Trump all this ammunition, but it looks like that's what's happening, and it's really too bad. Hopefully, we can all stand against it. If he's the nominee, we have to stand behind Bernie and just get behind him. But he's got so much to deal with. That's the devil of the whole situation. He's on everybody's radar. He's on Trump's radar now. The candidates are going after him, and the pundits are going after him too. So He's on everybody's radar. He's got the devil on him for sure. But that's what happens when you're the front runner, right? But the good news is the next card is the Nine of Pentacles. Uh, this is a very successful outcome for him. You know, he's going to be very successful. That's what's going on right now. He's going to continue to have success. Okay. The next card, the last card I took for him is Queen of Wands. This is a woman that's going to help him accomplish his goals. So I wonder if this is maybe his vice president. You know, maybe he's going to nominate a woman for vice president. You know, even back in 2016, before the nominee, I always thought that a Bernie Warren team would go so good because they have a lot of the same ideas, and I feel like they would make a really good ticket together. But they've had some bad blood going on right now, so I don't know if he would choose her, if he could overlook that. We never see that. We never see some of the people that are running that they pick a vice president out of the running, which seems to me like the best thing to do to bring everybody together. It would bring all the Democrats together, everybody that loved one of the candidates, and two of them go together, and that would make it so strong. So I don't know who he'll choose, but I feel like this is a woman that will be by his side to bring him success. Okay, so that's what I see for Bernie. Now, the next question I have about Bernie, I put the cards out too, is is Russia trying to get Bernie elected? That's another question that I got. The first one is the Hierophant. This is Russia. Yes. It's funny because, yeah, they wanted to get Bernie elected, right? They thought it was a good idea at the time, but it's not looking so good anymore. They thought, yeah, let's get Bernie elected. Nobody likes him. He's a socialist, but it's backfiring on them. It's not working out the way they thought. And the last card that I pulled is the Judgment card. So, this is Judgment is all about you get what you deserve. So Russia wanted Bernie. They're going to get Bernie, but it's not going to work out the way they wanted it to. So I feel like, yeah, they are trying to get Bernie elected. They are trying to help him, but it isn't going to turn out the way they thought. It's going to be good for us, not good for Russia. Okay. All right, guys. That's my readings for today. Sorry, I took a little break from doing readings just on YouTube because I was really busy at home. We have another show coming up here soon. I just got a package. It's sitting right here. I sell at our show myself. I sell sunglasses and stuff. I have a huge box of sunglasses. I need to get them all labeled and put out. So we have a show Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Set up on Thursday. Opens on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we close it down on Sunday. So we do everything ourselves. We're in a convention center. It's in New Braunfels. Anybody, that hears me that's local from San Antonio, New Braunfels, we're going to be at the New Braunfels Convention Center this next weekend. If y'all want to come by and see me and say hi, I would love to see you guys, okay? I do have a few people that'll stop in, so I know you'll hear me, and I know you're coming, Sharon, and maybe some other folks. I think, what is her name? Amy? I think I have her name written down here. Yeah. Annie. How about Annie? Annie from San Antonio. You could come see me. And there's another lady too. I can't remember her name. I'm sorry. But hopefully you guys will all come and see me. All right. Have a beautiful day. Do something kind for somebody. And I'll talk to you very soon. It'll always come back to you guys. Love you. Bye for now.